Welcome back to the Black Bastard Video Podcast. It's your host, Max Road, the video hunting shark, rewinding tapes, checking out trailers, and getting rid of videos we no longer want nor need. I don't have much time, so don't settle in. Crybaby. When it comes to John Waters, this is as good as it gets, in my eyes. We got The Crow. How many Crows did they make? 5? The Crow is number 1. Salvation for me, right? It's number 2. The Crow Part 2, City of Angels, is number 3. And those are the only 3 I've seen, so I can't really even judge. I'm going to take you guys' word for it, the critics that is, who were very disappointed in the Crow remake. I got to give it a chance. I got to give it my own, view before I can sit there and judge. I already talked about this. This was in the Heap or Keep Pal Cross Country. I'm glad I kept it. It's a 1983 Embassy release. Excuse me, 1984. The movie came out in 1983. The ending to this movie, superb. Once again, I don't have much time, so let's just double it up. We got Crocodile Dundee. We got Crocodile Dundee Part 2. What's better than having Crocodile Dundee Part 2 than to have Crocodile Dundee Part 2, the Japanese release? I had a family member that, my sister, we used to watch this film when we were younger. She attempted to rediscover or experience the same feelings that we had when we watched Crocodile Dundee as kids, and she said it was terrible. And I was like, well, she might be right, but she also might be wrong. I haven't watched Crocodile Dundee in at least 20 years, 25 years or more. So eventually I do need to sit down and watch Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2. Hey, can you believe that I've had these 3 Laserdiscs in my collection for at least 5 years, and I haven't been compelled to watch? Once again, we're buzzed for time, so we're just going to speed right through this. This is kind of a show and tell episode. I can't sit here and crack jokes. Not that I'm very good at cracking jokes, but yeah, I can't drone on and on as I like to do. Creature from the Black Lagoon. What compelled me to buy Creature? I'm a fan of Creature. He's possibly next to, who are my top, here I go droning. Who are my top, let's go top 3 Universal monsters. Frankenstein. I like to call him Frankie. We're cool like that. I was going to say Wolfman, but I like Frankenstein meets the Wolfman more so. He's an honorary 4th, right? Second favorite, Creature. Third favorite. It's so easy to say Dracula. F it. It is Wolfman. Those are my 3 favorites. Creature, double feature. Creature, double feature. It literally says it. I thought I was being witty, but it says it right there. Creature, double feature. This is where, all right. I've been apprehensive on doing the A to Z Laserdisc because I don't want to influence anyone to go out there and blow their money like I did. I never paid more than $50 for a Laserdisc. Creep show. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. You can watch it streaming. If you don't have it and this is costing $50 to $60, don't do it. It's just a Laserdisc. You're not missing out on anything. Okay? You're not. Such a great Laserdisc. I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just stating it's very good. I'm so happy I have it. I'm not into witchcraft. But I'm also not afraid of the darkness. Okay? I'm not. This is laser rotted. Okay? Does that make you feel better? Oh, dude. Oh, you got the craft. A Laserdisc. Oh. Laser rotted. Both sides. I still watch it though. Favorite masterpiece song? Time to check my crack house. My crack house. My crack house. Time to check my crack house. I ain't taking no show. Richard Roundtree, God Bless the Dead. This movie is basically Colors, Part 2. Got another double feature. I don't even know what it is. I really don't. It's Count Vorga, Vampire, and Cry of the Banshee. This is something that can leave out of my collection, and I wouldn't. I'd miss it because I like having things, right? But at the same time, this is nothing I actually reach for. You know, I don't. You know, I want to go on a vampire run. No. Like I said, Dracula is not one of my top 3. You got Cool World. Once again, I don't want you going out there. You know, this is the problem. If I like hype Laserdisc up, it could drive up the cost of the Laserdisc. So this ain't shit. This movie sucks. All right. Nobody watch this movie. Okay. Don't seek the Laserdisc out. This is not worth it. Okay. It was a shitty ass. Excuse my language. This was a very bad movie. Cookie. Now this was a bad movie. I could barely get through it. Some movies that are just too 1980s, and this is one of them. But it's Peter Lorre. So, like, should I say Peter Lorre? It's not Peter Lorre. What's this man's name? Peter Falk. Come on, dude. Get it right. You know, sometimes, just sometimes, I go through my collection and there's a laser disc that I haven't watched. And there's a reason why I haven't watched it, because it's sealed. Sealed copy. I think I might have got this on a 5-figure discount, because there's no way I paid $20 for it. Don't tell the world. Contagion. I got this in a lot. This guy has so many laser discs. It was a what do you call that? It was a storage. You know, he won a storage in an auction, and he must have had at least 1,000 laser discs to go through. And in retrospect, I wish I did not get this laser disc. There's nothing wrong with it, right? But I much rather, when it comes to the laser disc, I much rather have common, fairly common, but not so common titles, right? I don't want not so common titles. I want to see what the transfer of films that we know and love on Laserdisc. I don't typically want to discover new films on Laserdisc. This was like such a weird movie. It's called It's called something chocolate. No, it's not called something chocolate. It got worse than a chocolate factory. A Tale of Greed, Lust, and Death by Chocolate. Consuming Passions. What compelled me to buy this and where did I get it from? I can't tell you, but I did not pay $4.99 for this. No way. That's the price that's on here. No way. We got Congo. We got Congo. Japanese release and American release. All right. Possibly, maybe, as we go through this, there might be more C's that pop up, but I believe we're done with the C's. Dead Poet Society. What can I say about that? I don't want to. It's just a great film, okay? It's just an absolutely great film. Robin Williams. Can't tell that's Jumanji. There are just some movies that are so 1980s. It makes you sick how good it is. And this is one of them. This is definitely one of them. Only thing I don't like about the movie, about the 80s, right? They always threw this woman in here. Boom Shakalaka. Okay? The voodoo magic woman. Same character, essentially. Played by Nell Carter in... what's my movie? You guys know my movie, right? It's over here somewhere. I can't even think of it. Why can't I think of this movie right now? Oh, God. I hate that. One of my favorite Chevy Chase movies. Where he smokes the line of blow. It's around here somewhere. It's so nearby. Anyway, Nell Carter plays essentially the same character. Dead Man Walking. I'm not compelled to watch this. This is actually on the chopping block. Dead Man. I'm not into westerns. That could disappear out of my collection and I wouldn't care. No, I would. I like the way that movie's filmed. Black and white status. Dead Bang. Great movie. He clicks up with some brothers, right? To take on the Ku Klux Klan. He couldn't get anybody in this town to fight the Ku Klux Klan. Then he reached out to some brothers. They're ready. Dazed and confused. In the background, I have Warner Brothers classic James Dean in Rebel Without a Cause. I've owned this for quite some time. And of course, when I have something to do, I decide to throw on a VHS that I've been wanting to watch. You know, I can sit around my VHS for hours on end, but the moment, like about 2 hours before I have somewhere to go, I throw on the VHS. I don't want to go nowhere. I just want to stay home. VHS or Laserdisc. Next to Cocktails, Dazed and Confused. Next to Cocktails, Days of Thunder is my favorite Laserdisc. The coffee's not kicking in. Is my favorite Tom Cruise movie. Okay. How cool is that? Dark Passage. Great film. A lot of darkness here. A lot of darkness. Dark half. Dark half. Stephen King. Well, you know, Stephen King movies sucked back in the day. If you read the book, you're like, this movie sucks, you know? But now we look back and watch these movies and they're great. Told you, a lot of darkness. Dark man. Gets no darker than a dark man. It's dark. Half of a man is dark. This is a full man. He's all the way dark. He's fully dark, I mean. Dante's Peak. Esther Williams. A lot of people think that Roger Rabbit is like the first time they had cartoons and humans together. But no. Right here. Tom and Jerry. Well, Tom shows up and swims with Esther Williams, aka Corn Pop. This is chopping block material, man. I can't sit through this. Just can't. I'm gonna keep it though. Somebody might come over one day and be like, "Oh, out of the 1,500 laser discs you have Dangerous Minds?" And I'm trying to impress. I'm like, "Nope, don't have Dangerous Minds. I sold it." Cutthroat. You know, this movie bombed, yet this is a highly sought after laserdisc. I think a lot of people thought this would be a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and then it wasn't. I never had a problem with it. All right, so this is our second to last. We got The Curse of Frankenstein. We got The Curse of the Dragon. I don't like that word. I do not like that word, man. All right. Thanks for tuning into the Black Bastard Video Podcast. Yes, there's a whole lot of more D's on the way. What time is it? Time is it? Yeah, I have no time. Thanks for tuning in to the Black Bastard Video Podcast. Your host, Max Rowe, the video hunting shark. And I have to give an announcement. I will be leaving Black Bastard Video. The A to Z's will be the last podcast of Max Road at Black Bastard Video. I have about maybe a week to 2 weeks left. Put in my 2 weeks. I'll let the manager know. Believe it or not, I am not the manager, owner, and operator of Black Bastard Video. Okay? I'm just an employee. And these are my picks. But in the meantime, in the near future, they've already hired me on, and I can only work a couple days a week. I work now at Hella Weird Videos. So, our future podcasts, our future picks, talking about hauls and keeps or heaps and other things, whatever, Same format here at Black Bastard Video. It just will be now at Hella Weird Videos. So, stay tuned.